Good afternoon. We are here with, who is this? What is your name?
Booker Poe.
And your middle name? Taliaferro.
Teleferry.
Yeah, Booker Taliaferro Poe. And Booker, tell us where you were born.
Eustis, Florida.
And what was your mother's full name, as you remember?
Janie Jackson Poe.
And your father?
William Poe.
And who was William Poe?
My father.
Tell us about his life, as you know.
He was a minister. Pastored one church for 36 years.
And where was he born?
In South Carolina. I don't know the
Bennettsville?
exact time. Yeah, Bennettsville. That's right.
And as you recall, how did he make it from Bennettsville to Eustis, Florida?
I don't know.
You remember anything?
No.
I've heard that he had even walked. Have you heard that? That he walked and caught rides and just made his way?
No, I didn't know about that.
Okay. And who was his first wife?
I've forgotten.
Laura.
Okay, Laura.
Yeah. And do you know how many children Laura and William Poe had together?
No, I don't.
Okay, but there were a lot, right?
Yeah.
You remember any of them?
Inez, Irene, Charles, and I think Irene had a twin.
That was Inez, right?
Yeah.
Was it Inez?
Yeah, Inez had a twin, and then Fleming Poe. I remember those.
Yes.
Was there one named Cortez?
Huh?
Yes.
Was there a Cortez Poe?
Yeah, I think it was a Cortez Poe too.
And I think there was a Virginia.
Huh?
You remember Virginia?
I think
Okay,
when you
I think
remarried,
it's a different name.
she already had those children.
Oh, I see. Thank you for helping me understand that, because I've been hearing about Virginia from the other.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Virginia South.
No, there's another Virginia from that side. That's what he's talking about, the children's show. Okay. Now, tell us about your mom.
My mom was a math teacher.
Yes, and she has a community named after her in Sarasota. Do you recall anything about that?
Janie Jackson Boulevard or something like that.
Yes. And Janie Jackson Gardens, mixed-use community.
Well, it's not called Janie Jackson. It's called. It would be called Janie Poe Gardens, but now they just call it Janie's Gardens.
Okay.
And I went down in about 12 years ago. I represented Dad, and the mayor of Sarasota was there. The congressman was there, and they did a ribbon cutting ceremony in honor of Janie Jackson Poe. But they just call it Janie's Gardens, and it's beautiful. It is wonderful to see.
Wonderful.
And to know the story. The story is at one time it had turned into a drug-infested housing project. But what was amazing is ordinarily when you convert something like that, you come up with a new name in order to rebrand it. So the fact that they decided to name it after Grandmother Poe again is very powerful. So it's a very proud moment for the family.
Wonderful. We have pictures of Brian cutting the ribbon, so we will share that in our family history as well. Tell us about growing up in Eustis. You had two brothers. Who are your two brothers? Your two full brothers?
Spurgeon Poe, the oldest, and my youngest was Cupid Poe.
And you were the middle.
I was in the middle.
So Booker, tell us, how young were you when you remember first wanting to become a doctor?
Oh boy, when I was in high school.
Oh, in high school? Do you recall what made you decide you wanted to become a doctor?
I'd have to go back and look.
Well, I mean, why did you think?
Well, there were no doctors in Lake County, no black doctors in Lake County. I think there were some in a couple in Alhambra. And we got to Sarasota, there wasn't a single black doctor there. And so that was something I thought I wanted to do. I always wanted to do something that was kind of different. And I also knew that would be helpful to the area. And also, it was a good field to be in. Since there was, and they gave scholarships to 10 scholarships in Florida, and my mother always looked out for things. And just so happened the man that was had a lot to do with the scholarships lived in Sarasota.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so there was a man in Sarasota who.
Yeah, and
tell us about that.
Then later on, there was another company that gave money out to people who were going into medicine.
Oh, and what was it for blacks at that time? Were they just starting to increase the number of black doctors at that
Usually
time?
they gave 10 scholarships, and one went to a black.
Who's they? In Eustis?
This is not Eustis. Head people in Tallahassee.
Oh, the state.
The state, yeah.
They would give 10 scholarships for what?
For people going into medicine.
Oh.
And one of them usually went to a black.
Oh.
So I knew I had a very good chance of getting that.
How long had they done that for the one black?
I don't know, but I know later on that was a foundation that took over that.
Uh-huh. Did you get that scholarship?
I got it, but I gave it up
Great.
so another guy could get it because his family didn't have the
Resources?
resources.
Uh-huh.
So I gave it up so he could get it. So if I had applied, he wouldn't be able to get it.
But you were the one who first received it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Other words,
You won it.
I could have gotten it, but I didn't.
It sounds like you got it. You were the first in line to get it, right? You got it, and
I could have gotten it, but I didn't apply for it.
Oh.
So he could get it.
you knew that you had a very good chance of getting it.
Oh yes.
Okay, all right.
Because of my mother.
All right. Okay, well, we're going to wrap up this part. This is part 1 of the oral histories with Booker Taliaferro Poe. We'll be back soon. All right. Thank you, Dad.
Mm-hmm.